gonna tell y'all one thing.
What's going on, everyone? It's Rich Lux. In today's video, girl, you won't believe the drama. Okay, we gotta talk about the Princess May, Bretman Rock situation. I'm not gonna call it a drama because I really don't feel like it's drama. I don't really feel like it's tea. You know, I don't even, me personally, I just don't feel like that. But it has gotten even more explosive. Coming off the heels of my last video where I showed you the side of what the guy had to say and a little bit of what the girl had to say. Now, some clips I couldn't put in there because it was just too explicit and I didn't want to violate terms of service of YouTube, so I just left it out, right? And y'all in the comments, y'all were asking, well, what about this clip? I'm like, girl, I know what you're talking about. I got all the receipts. I just can't play it. It's me over here, okay? But I will say this, more stuff have came out because now the ex-boyfriend of Princess May is popping off even more. And I honestly, you know, I don't want to upset anyone in the comments, but I just can't help but to feel that they're both toxic. Princess May and her ex-boyfriend, I think, are both toxic. And they both put themselves in positions that don't benefit them. They don't benefit either of them. And it's sad because they have kids and stuff like that. And that's a lot. And I know that y'all are die-hard Princess May fans or die-hard ex-boyfriend fans, which he don't have that many. But you know what I'm saying? I can see both sides, like Chanel, I can see both sides of it. But I just can't literally sit here and like be team this person 100% when the other person has also done bad too. You know what I'm saying? But I do feel for Princess May, and I do think that she needs to separate herself from that relationship. And I think she can do better. I think she can do way better. But I have receipts because Bretman Rock has got involved in this drama, girl.
My mother means the world to me. She's literally my rock. And when my mother calls me crying because a boy just disrespected her, I'm not even gonna say who. I'm literally about to fucking blow up, bitch. Like, it's one thing if you fucking disrespect and physically and mentally abuse my sister, but bitch, you cannot fucking do that shit to my fucking mom. Bitch. Oh my god, I kept my mouth shut for too fucking long, but this boy is literally out here disrespecting my whole entire fucking family, and oh my god. If this bitch can keep this as short and simple as possible, disrespecting my mother is a different type of line. It's just a line that you do not cross, especially with me. I'm mama boy, and I will literally, I don't even have to tell you what I'm literally gonna do. Just don't ever cross that line. My mother is my world. Literally, she's my rock. I love that woman so much. And if someone ever disrespects my mother, girl, period. I literally don't even have to explain.
I don't get why Mr. Chris himself, Mr. Christopher, I know yours. Why aren't you quarantining? Why are you driving around Hawaii when you're supposed to be quarantining? Why are you here? Why? Please, give Princess her phone back. I don't like drama. And I don't like putting my family business out there. But like, how are you gonna come back? Act like nothing happened. Which you cheated, abusive, little mofo, low life, wanna... Why? So why? Please, tell me why.
Okay, now for those of you who are not caught up on the drama, basically there are these two people that are dating, had a huge public falling out, and the ex-boyfriend was recording the girl acting out, posting online to slander, embarrass her. That's where we're at. Okay. Which was shady the house to even do that. Like, girl, if you love someone that much, why would you even do that? Okay, so Real Princess May posted, I definitely did everything that I could to keep my family together and kept everyone else happy. I felt the need to let him go now that I realize it's not going to stop. I pray for him. And that's good. That right there, for her to literally be so conscious in the moment to see, I need to let him go. And it's right, it's in the receipt right here. That I realize it's not going to stop, I pray for him. That's great. And I think that the boy needs some counseling, and so does she as well too. Because if Princess May, you really need to love yourself and your family a whole lot more so that you don't ever put yourself in those situations again. But you're young, you fall in love, you have kids, you have these dreams of these people like it's gonna last forever. You know, how many times have you got to a relationship and you're like, it's gonna last forever. And then it's just like, the relationship falls apart. You know, you don't see those things happening. And it's so hard because when it comes to relationships, they're people and people are unpredictable, so you don't know what's gonna happen, right? You just like wish for the best. In this situation, I think that there's a lot of this toxic traits going around. And watching my last video in the comments, a lot of you guys said the same thing. These people, even though they love themselves, they love each other, it's best for them to just separate. And she finally saw that, and that's why she tweeted out. But then she also went on to say this: play victim is one of his words before. Baby, what is he putting in y'all's heads? And that's another thing. Like, there are so many people, and I don't understand why, that they just play the victim all the time, right? They're like, well, what about me? And this person did this to me, and me. And it's like victim, victim, victim. But it's like, you have to understand that you played a role in that too, right? The boy wouldn't have to understand that he contributed to this toxic relationship, that he added to the problem that now has exploded and got out of control. So if something happens and you're still like, what about me, victim, victim? Like, you're not seeing the whole picture, right? It's almost like you're being selfish to even think that, like, when two people have a falling out, one person is always like, victim, victim, the house, victim, victim, but they don't ever think about, well, what did I do to contribute to that situation? What did I do wrong to add to that, you know? And in doing so, and they can see, oh, okay, so I did have a part in that. I did add to this. It was because of me that this actually kind of happened. But also I can see where they added to it too. But you know what I'm saying? But to sit there and just play victim card 100% shows lack of accountability. It also shows insecurities as well. And that you don't want to take responsibility for what happened. Accountability, responsibility, lack of awareness. I mean, it's the whole 9 yards to think that it's all the other person's fault 100% and you had nothing to do with it. That right there is frustrating. Especially if you're Princess May and you see that victim is like saying me, victim, 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 and you're like, Princess May's probably like, but you had something to do with it too, and you're pointing all the fingers at me. That's what's frustrating too. And maybe you guys at home watching it can understand what I'm talking about, but that's what's so frustrating when you have someone playing the victim and acting like they had nothing to do with it, they didn't contribute anything to it. That is sad. And some people are gonna believe him 100%, and that's even sadder than that, because then it's kind of like an echo chamber of just victims screaming victims upon victims, and everyone's a victim except them. Wait, no, they're the only victim and no one else is. Something like that. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't make sense. Anyway, more drama has ensued because after that tweet, you ready for this receipt, girl? The boy, Mr. Wanha, posted this. Oh, it's about to go down. I can't wait to shock the world. Shout out to Shadesville. So this boy, let me get ready, girl. This boy this is the second time that I have seen him say that he has receipts, that he's gonna make a video exposing Princess May, her mom, Bretman Rock, the cousin, the sisters. Like he's out to just destroy this whole entire family, but yet he's the victim 100%. You're gonna sit there and expose somebody's mom, girl, and then the cousins and the sisters. And the thing is, when you expose someone, you also expose a lot of yourself. By him doing this, and he's gonna expose the family. First of all, I don't even know why he's not under NDA. This family, this Bretman Rock family, are now reality TV stars on a major network called MTV with reality shows spinning 24 hours a day, girl. On reruns, all that. On YouTube, all that. Why isn't the people in the show or around the show on NDAs, not to talk bad about the family publicly like the Kardashians do? You're Kardashian level now. Makes it more interesting for us at home watching, but I'm pretty sure they don't want that out there either. Now, I'm pretty sure this is gonna help the rating. On Princess May's side, it's like nothing ever happened. She's not saying it at all. But it's getting way too big for her not to address any of it. It's kind of sad and weird. Now, unless she's gonna save it for the TV show, and that's something totally different. But why isn't this boy under NDA to not talk badly about the family? So this boy has threatened, I've seen it, I have the video clip. He's gonna make a video sitting down and talking about Princess May and Bretman Rock and the real family and what y'all don't know. And it's always that. It's always like, oh, they paint this picture, but let me show you how they really are. And that says a lot about you when you do stuff like that. You think the next person that he ends up with is gonna wanna be with him because when he feels that he's a victim, he's gonna expose them? Girl, what happens to just walking away with dignity, walking away quietly. What happened to that? Like, what, these people just lost their morals, if you ask me. But anyway, so he said, oh, it's about to go down. I can't wait to shock the world. He posted that right there. Shout out Shakespeare. This sad, girl. This is so sad, the way this ended up. I did not think it would end up like that. Honestly, I thought that they were just gonna have a falling out, and maybe she would say, hey, you know what? We're not together anymore. We had a good run. We're both really, 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 really young, and we were maybe fools to think that it would last, but he's still gonna be here because we have a baby around, so we'll see him every now and then. We'll co-parent or something like that. And wish him the best, much success, and there you go. Princess May could literally write this guy a check and be like, thank you. You know, you want custody of the kid, or do you want me to have custody of the kid? Or you want half custody? And deal with it legally. But this has came out, and the fact that, let's just say that Princess May is a horrible, mean, rude person, and we don't know how she really is. Let's just say that, right? It's not the boy's job to expose her. Because if she's a mean, horrible, rude person, that's gonna come out eventually. That he doesn't need to do that, right? And the fact that he doesn't understand that, it's like, if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. If Princess May is mean and rude, that'll come out, and it'll come out in the wash. But for you to sit up there and expose your baby mama, and expose the baby mama's family and brother, that's so sad. That is so sad. And that says a way lot more about him than it does anything else in the situation. You know what I'm saying? And I hope, like, maybe if I'm wrong, please let's have a respectable conversation in the comments down below about it, because I would really want to know what you guys think about all that drama. But I'm just saying, like, let me know what you think about all that, because I may be wrong. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments down below. I want to, like, be able to learn from it if I am. Okay, that makes sense? But anyways, I hope you agree. If not, we'll talk about it in the comments down below. But yeah, at the end of the situation, he's super wrong. He is not the victim. And they're actually both wrong too, because they both did dirt. They both did. Okay, neither one of them is an angel of the house. But yeah, and put him on an NDA. Shut this guy up. He's gonna keep talking in the house till he gets his clout or wants his own spin-off reality show, which I don't think that's gonna happen all day long, because that's not the way to go about it. Get your little 10 minutes of fame, air out Princess May, expose Bretman Rock, make your tell-all video, and in 2 weeks or a week, everyone's gonna forget and then move on to the next drama. So get your little 5 minutes of fame, girl, go ahead. But at the end of the day, is it worth ruining your whole entire family and relationship with these people? Is it really that bad? And then you gotta live with that the rest of your life on top of all that. That's so sad. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about all the drama in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye, I love you so much.